We ought to rent a room for tonight. As comfortable as Lady Freya must feel squished between the two of you, she ought to have a chance to wash away your sweaty odor.
In fewer words, Ignis wants to have a bath and groom himself.
To be fair, we could all use a shower. It's been a trying couple of days.
Luna being the diplomat as always. Might as well support the cause. I think I still have saber-tusk guts in my hair.
It is settled then.
It was past midnight when the 5 travel-worn companions stumbled into their assigned room. Prompto was ready to pass out then and there, so Ignis reluctantly allowed him to shower first. He had hoped to grant the privilege to Luna Freya, but she insisted on letting the young commoner have the first turn.
Better he smells freshly showered instead of dried blood and sweat by the time we retire for the evening. I'm sure the owner of this fine establishment would not be pleased with dirty sheets after our stay.
She's got a point. Ignis can handle our battle odor for only so long.
The rest of them had begun to dine by the time the door leading to the corridor opened. In came Prompto with his long blonde hair plastered to his face. The freckle-faced youth managed 2 steps inside before stumbling, and barely caught himself from falling face first onto the floor.
I believe it is your turn to get refreshed, Lady Freya.
Very well.
They were so absorbed in their discussion about different chocobo breeds, which instantly perked Prompto from his sleepy haze, that the trio completely missed their prince slipping out of the room to follow Luna. Noctis stood in front of the bathroom door, listening to the steady beat of water hitting the tile floor.
What am I doing here? The guys wouldn't approve of me invading Luna's privacy. Yeah, I can't get last night out of my head. She felt so nice pressed against my side, and seeing her so peaceful. Just being so close to her after all these years makes me want to hold her and feel her. So much has happened lately. I haven't had the time to even think about our relationship. We've been friends since we were kids. Not close friends like me and the guys, but we do share a connection. We're more than acquaintances for sure. But can I call us friends now? She's kinda distant. Likes to keep us at an arm's length. Politely, of course. Kinda like she feels she has to keep a guard up at all times. Apparently she sleeps like a watchdog too. Always up at the smallest sounds, and the first one to wake up. Wouldn't know. Never wake to see for myself. But I doubt Ignis would make that up.
Unconsciously, his hand went to the bathroom door's handle. He held his breath as he turned it without a sound. Luna Freya felt the hair in the back of her head stand up in the subconscious warning. She instantly took heed and turned to face the door. She turned off the running water and inhaled slowly. Stepping out of the shower booth, soap still glimmering between her locks, she quickly checked if the door had the lock mechanism she had missed on her way in, but found none.
I suppose privacy has been a luxury I could never afford.
The door handle turned downwards slowly and silently. Her heartbeat quickened in silent panic. She was naked and unarmed. Memories of her time in Tenebrea after the invasion flashed in her mind's eye. She could vividly remember the sound of soldiers breaking down her door and forcefully entering her chamber. She shook her head to clear her mind. The door never opened. The handle slowly rose back to its original resting place. She heard a quiet, shuddering intake of breath from the other side of the door, followed by retreating footsteps. Cooling water dripped down to the small of her back, making her shiver. She placed a hand over her heart, attempting to calm her frantic heartbeat and frayed nerves. She pressed her ear against the door and listened for any sounds. Once she was certain the danger had passed, she re-entered the shower booth and finished scrubbing the blood and dirt out of her hair.
What was this all about?
Noctis had returned to the rented motel room and was casually sipping coffee when Luna Freya entered. Her long hair was wrapped in a towel, and she wore a bathrobe that had been provided by the motel staff.
There she comes. Act normal. Don't avoid her eyes. I can't allow myself to act flustered, or she'll put two and two together and know I've been up to something. I have a feeling I'll be forced to sleep on the couch if I'm caught red-handed. Then again, maybe that'd do me some good. Ignis would recommend it to me if he knew I was stalking my semi-girlfriend. Things will get better once we hit the road. All I need is a good fight to clear my head.
A sweet scent entered his nostrils. Luna had sat down next to him and took bites of her previously unfinished supper.
Going to be hard to keep my hands to myself if I'm gonna insist on sharing the tent with her. Maybe I could hold her and feign sleep? I doubt she'll believe it for a second, but I wonder if she'd still let me. Does she even find me attractive? So far she seems to act the same toward all of us. I guess she's more likely to turn to me, if only because she's known me longer. What a comforting thought. Such a silly thing to have my ego hurt over.
Your turn.
To shower, Highness.
He finished his coffee, put the mug in the sink, and lazily sauntered outside. He felt a tug on his sleeve and turned around.
I know it was you.
How can I explain myself? She knows as well as I do that skulking outside the door wasn't an accident.
When you said you would get back at me, I expected something more tactful, Noctis.
I recall you mentioning you'd look forward to it.
You stink. Go wash those guts out of your hair.
Damn it! Blew it big time. I really need to work on my pickup lines.